สวัสดีครับคุณผู้ชมเดี๋ยวเรามาเริ่มที่พาร์ท 2กันเลยนะครับผมแล้วก็ดูนี่ครับผมได้อาวุธยูล่ามาแล้วเรียบร้อยนะครับผม Song of Broken Pine ผมว่าเป็นอาวุธหนึ่งในอาวุธดีไซน์ที่สวยมากเลยนะสวยมากป่ะเดี๋ยวเรามาเริ่มกันผมว่าไอซีรีส์เนี้ย Broken Pine ซีรีส์เนี้ยมันมีของใครอีกนะของคาซูฮะใช่ปะที่เป็นอันนี้เหมือนกันนะมีแค่2 อันวันตอนนี้แล้วดีไม่ดีผมว่าในฟอนเพนก็น่าจะมีอีกลองเช็คแป๊บนะอาร์คายเว็บฟอนEquipment นี่มี Song of Broken Pine ใช่ไหมต้อง5 ดาวเป็นซีรีส์5 ดาวนี่ Freedom Swan ดีไซน์คล้ายๆกันSong of Broken Pine Catalyst มีอย่างอันนี้มั้งของสกาล่าน่าจะอยู่ในซีรีส์เดียวกันนะ เทเลทูล่า Remembrance นะครับผมธนูมียังโพลาร์สตาร์มันนับไหมวะผมอยากรู้โพลาร์สตาร์มันไม่น่านับมั้งเนี่ยมันดูหรือครบแล้ววะคารามิตี้เฟลเลอร์นี่ก็ดูคล้ายๆกันมากเลยนะกับโพลาร์ไม่ผมว่าโพลาร์สตาร์ไม่น่าแต่ Elegy of the End มีสิทธิ์ครบซีรีส์แล้วมั้งไปเริ่มเควสกันดีกว่า 3 4 ว้าว Hello Idea
Hey, Kali and Yula! Oh, Adia is here too! Hey, it's the traveler in Paimon.
Hey,
How
yo.
are you? Did you rest well?
I'm feeling
Yep,
refreshed
this
today.
is a comfortable place to rest.
I don't even know
I
what
guess that's one
we
thing
get to
here
do
that's
today.
better than the desert. But other than that, there's not much going for this place. Saying things like that isn't going to help, Adia. But it's the truth. The desert is full of terrible memories for me. Being there was like wading through thick mud. That's a weird way to put it. Actually, if you hadn't mentioned it, Paimon would have already forgotten that this domain is in the desert. I know what you mean. The air here isn't at all like the desert. It's very humid. Almost as if we're in the rainforest.
Yeah,
It's a very familiar feeling
I
for
mean
me.
it's obviously not the desert
Everyone
in here.
looks well rested. If you're ready, we can start making our way to the jungle north of here.
Okay.
Good luck, everyone. I'll be rooting for you.
Hold on. I said we, didn't I? No need to say goodbye, because you're coming too.
Huh?
ใช่
But wait, I'm just the
มา
mascot.
เลยอีเดีย
You can't back out this time, Adia. The manager of the fairgrounds is waiting to see you. She said Adia is the only person who could help.
Background
Yes, Kale and I discovered a fairgrounds in the forest.
The person in charge of it seems to be a Spontamod scholar. A scholar? But what's she doing there? Researching the forest ley lines? Oh, I wish there were ley lines here that I could ever study.
กำลังจะถามแล้วว่าที่นี่มีเล
Anyway,
ไลน์เหรอ
I know who you're talking about. I'd better come along then.
Let's go Part 2 Mirage Paradise in Crisis
Yeah.
โอ้โหไม่ผมเปลี่ยนปาร์ตี้ทำไมไปตรงไหนนะ Sassy Bucket Oh yeah you get discovered my guy What's this อ้าวมีการโบยเพื่อน ทำไมมีอะไรไปโบยเพื่อนอีกคนเนาะหน้า อะไรกันครับเนี่ยละมาว Thanks for
What
the
do we have
chase
here?
If you bring up อ๋อต้องเปลี่ยนสี
What do we have here?
เอโลมาถึงแล้ว
Finally, someone has arrived.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Maimuna. We've brought Adia with us.
Thank you, Kale. It's been quite some time since I've seen you, Idia. To be honest, I didn't think you'd actually show up.
ทำไมคน
If
ทุกคนใน
anything,
นี้
I
ตา
thought
เลื
you'd
อง
be
แสง
curled
กัน
up
หมดเลย
somewhere
นะครับ
crying alone.
Hey, you
What the
shouldn't
fuck
be
is
saying things like
happening?
that.
Are they all
Doesn't
related?
seem to be the first time Paimon's heard someone say that about Adia, though. You want to see me cry? Fine. I'll stop crying right here.
What the
No, please don't.
All right, I shouldn't have said that. Now, who are these two?
คือเหมือนมันเป็นญาติกันหมดเลยป่ะเนี่ยไอ้คนดูแลสวนเนี่ยที่ไม่นับอีดียาเนี่ยเพราะตาเรืองแสงผมสีฟ้าเหมือนกันหมด
And
เลย
Paimon is Paimon. They're reliable helpers. Lucky for you that
Yes.
I found them. You'd better be more careful about how you speak to them, okay?
Of course. Good to meet you. You may call me Maimuna. For the sake of time, we should forego the usual pleasantries. Please follow me.
Yes
Wow. Look at that huge tent. Amazing, isn't it? I helped make it. What fun would a fairground be without a tent, right? Really? Paimon knew you couldn't be so pathetic. You just act modest all the time to hide your actual abilities.
Oh
What is it, Kale?
Sorry. I'm not sure if I should tell you. I'm afraid it might dampen the mood.
What
That's not important.
What now
Please, just speak.
Well,
Oh
there are lots of vendor
Yeah.
booths set up here,
That's
but
kinda
there's
sus
no one running them. In fact, there's no one at this fair at all.
The
Yes
truth is, this used to be an exciting and bustling place, but just a few days ago, something happened, and it seemed like...
Like, the world was suddenly...
Yes, exactly. Something fell from the central hub into the tent and knocked down the crystal light that was hanging at the top.
Oh, the crystal light.
Mm-hmm. I remember a certain someone said that we should have beautiful lights to celebrate at a fair. But once the light fell, the tent became a complete mess and the Hydro-Eidolons were trapped inside. Just when I was at my wit's end, a man from the Lawrence clan came and offered his assistance.
Oh
Wait, he offered to help
Oh.
you?
Yes, and he refused to listen to any of my warnings. He just walked straight into the tent and then...
Yes?
Who
And
is
then?
this man อยู่นะ It better be not just a number NPC okay for your words It better be a full-fledged designed playable character okay I expect great things from this man that you hype me up from this 3-part quest okay He better be playable and not just some random NPC that are very intelligent and did some very great feats here.
Don't leave us hanging here. What happened?
And that's it. He became trapped inside along with the Hydro-Eidolons.
Wait, so he is here now?
Oh no, we have to do something.
I know, but the situation inside might be more difficult than you think. You should mentally prepare yourselves.
Just
So
talking
he's
about it
here
is a
now?
waste of time. Since we're already
แสดง
here,
ว่าเขาอยู่ในนี่เหรอ
let's go and scout out the situation ourselves.
All right, this one.
โดนแสดงว่าเขาอยู่ในนี่เหรอEnter the big tent
There used to be a large stage inside, but after everything got shaken up, it seems the very nature of the entire place was altered. The lamps and crystal light that were hanging above have all fallen down, which makes repairs near impossible.
Wait, so you mean it's difficult to move around in there?
Yes, mainly because of the lights. Do any of you have experience being on stage? Once the stage lights turn on, everyone's attention is focused on you.
I can't
Yeah,
stand that
something
feeling.
not up for
Having everyone's
holiday for
attention
sure.
focused solely on me would just make me feel terrible.
Me too! I'm no good at speaking in front of people. And then to have everyone staring at you. Oh, just the thought of it makes me shudder.
Sounds like you have some things you haven't been able to let go of yet.
แอนิเมชัน
don't
ใหม่
laugh.
เวลาตัวสั่น
I'm trying
เหมื
my
อนเพิ่ง
best
เคย
to
เห็นนะ
change that, but there are still some things I can't overcome. Like when there's a lot of people around, or when people are staring at me?
No, there's nothing funny about that. And you know what? It's not a bad thing to care when other people are looking. That's my opinion anyway. Think about it. Only people who have high standards for themselves would worry about failing to meet others' expectations. You have many good qualities, Kale. I bet if you had to learn dance since childhood like myself, then you'd be an even better dancer than me.
No way! That would be impossible.
I can relate. I know exactly how she feels.
Maybe we should find a time for you to learn with me. And one day you will become an outstanding dancer too. By that time, you'll be so focused on performing your beautiful moves that you'll no longer worry about an audience watching you.
Wow. You are so passionate about this that she's practically glowing now.
Yep.
Really? You do that? You wouldn't think I look stupid and secretly laugh at me.
No,
Would you?
no.
You really think I'm that kind of person? Fine. Vengeance
Just
will be mine.
Oh, no! Of course not. Alright. Please teach me.
Seems there's no need for me to warn you again. Anyway, you just need to open the curtain and you'll be able to see the stage.
Oh. What this trial you are? Noblesse, of course, noblesse game. Oh. ก็ยังกากไปอยู่ร่างเรา
Wait. What's that thing in the middle there?
That's my crystal light. It's been locked up.
Well, let's figure out a way to fix this. Looks like we need to raise the platform underneath the crystal light.
If I remember correctly, the stage controls should be somewhere around
โอ้
here.
อะไรอะอ๋อต้องใช้ไฟสีเหลืองแล้วไปเปิดตรงนั้นป่ะแล้วไปหาฟิลเตอร์สีเหลืองอยู่ไหนวะอ๋อ มันไม่ต้องใช้ คิดมากไปเองโทษที
It seems we have to use the colorful lens to make the light change colors.
นี่ไงฟิลเตอร์เนี่ย
Colored pieces of the bolt have melted.
Yes, the lens is made of materials that are easily melted by light.
Is it me or do I smell something sweet here?
โอ้ดาบเรืองแสงเฮ้ยดาบมันเรืองแสงได้ด้วยเหรอเนี่ยดาบมันเรืองแสงได้เลยสวยดีนะเนี่ยผมชอบว่ะมันเป็นดาบที่สวยสุดในเกมนี้จริงๆนะ
That's one way of shining new
New
light
light
on
on
the
the
problem.
problem.
Hey,
Aw,
Mimuna?
shut
Do you
up.
know someone named Sino?
No,
Yeah.
never heard that name before. Why do you ask?
Oh, never mind then. I was just thinking you two would have a lot in common.
Back to the situation at hand. We should probably head into the passageway that opened now.
อะไรอ่ะ
Hello? Is anyone here? If you can
Oh,
hear me,
hello.
please help!
Are you
Lessig Lawrence?
yes
Who are you? Who has the audacity to utter my full name?
You sure don't
Yeah.
look like you're in any condition
you
to be
sure look
talking
like
that.
someone from Lawrence clan bro
Yep. He's a member of the Lawrence clan, all right. Even though he's hanging on by a thread, he still insists on clinging to meaningless etiquette.
You. What are you doing here? Huh. Have you come here to mock me, Eula?
If you would just think for a moment, it should be pretty obvious why we are here. Yet, now you're intentionally trying to provoke me? Of course, you don't have to accept my help. After all, aristocrats are naturally superior and need no help from others.
Yes, thanks for the reminder. I don't need help from the
Yeah,
likes of
let's
you.
just leave him here lying on the
I don't think
ground.
he really means it, Eula.
Obviously.
His tone was harsh, but he keeps glancing at you from the corner of his eyes. It's my opinion as the healer that he needs help.
Okay.
Are we still role-playing? Okay.
He's been trapped for so long that it seems he's forgotten how to hold a decent conversation. How ridiculous. Let's go. We'll leave the stage to this person who'd rather save face than save his own life.
Yes.
Hey, no, wait! Halt! You cannot just leave me here. We're both of the Lawrence bloodline after all. Helping me when necessary certainly won't tarnish your prestige. If anything, my embarrassing predicament will be overshadowed by your virtuous deed. We must uphold the prestige and dignity of the family.
This is the best reason you could come up with? You think tacking on the word family will be enough to talk me into helping you?
Yeah.
You should be ashamed for your careless actions. It's because of you that we all had to come here.
Seems
yes.
everyone in the
Yes,
Lawrence
Queen.
clan is this way. They'll do anything to save face.
All right. Looks like it's time for the mascot to step in. Here you go. One for Eula, and one for Lessig.
What the fuck song is this?
What is this? Candy?
Thanks.
Yeah.
The smell. It's just like the aroma I smelled coming from the lens.
Yes, that's right. Enjoying something sweet always lightens the mood.
Oh, thank you, Miss Mascot. I certainly do feel much better now.
So he's willing to thank someone else, but not me.
Eula has been worrying about you the past few days and asked me several times regarding how to find you.
Oh.
But now that you two have been reunited, I won't have to keep answering her questions anymore. Oh, I'm so happy.
ชอบอีนิยามมากเลยว่ะเป็น NPC ที่ภาคเสียงดีสุดแล้วมั้งเนี่ยแล้วก็เป็น NPC ที่บทเขียนดีสุด
Let me clarify one thing. I don't care what happens to him. If you're going to keep saying nonsense like this, then...
ไม่แน่นะอาจจะไม่ใช่ NPC ก็เป็นได้
Eula will never admit that she actually cares about him. Yeah, you're probably right.
If you're going to keep saying nonsense like this, then at least give me another piece of candy.
Oh my god, you sunder.
Oh, sure. I still have more.
Sorry, I admit my mistake. I know I've caused heaps of trouble for all of you.
Why couldn't you have just said that earlier?
I'm back. Oh? Have you
Oh
already
my
finished catching
God.
up? Why are you all looking at me?
I kinda like Eula now, guys. ไม่นะ ผมจะต้อง triple crown อีกตัวละครหนึ่งหรือเปล่าเนี่ย ฮัลโหล
Oh,
ต้อง
don't
ผม
mind
จะ
us.
triple crown Eula จบ
All right.
End of
Then let's
discussion.
clean things up here and keep working our way toward getting the crystal light fixed. There's no need to push yourself in your condition, Lessig.
I'll take him and find some place for him to rest. I happen to be a little tired myself.
All right. I'll leave my cousin to you then. You'd better rest up and regain your strength before we settle things, Lessig.
Now, let's see if there's any way to keep raising the platform higher. We probably will need to find a mechanism that's like a lamp.
Strange. Is that really the Lessig that I know?
You shouldn't always judge people based on the way you knew them before. People change, and people can always make different choices.
Yep. จะเปิดด้านซ้ายหรือด้านขวาก็ได้เนี่ยวะเอาแต่ไปเปิดด้านขวาไม่ได้แล้ว
Oh, look! There's a water droplet over there!
Ah, a hydroidolin. It must have been trapped in the curtain. But at least it seems to be okay.
Yep. Hello. Yes.
More speed.
Huh? What? I want that chest. Give me. How can I get that chest? Oh, here. Yes. แล้วก็เราก็ต้องไปออกอีกฝั่งใช่ไหมฮ่าฮ่ากะกะกะ
Wow. Paimon thought it looked big from the outside. This place is massive!
It is a
Yep.
magical tent, after all. The inside is much larger than it appears from the outside. Haven't you heard stories with this sort of thing before?
Oh.
Oh, another path has appeared! This should be the last level!
Yes, don't worry. We're almost to the top of the tent. The last thing we need to do is raise the crystal light to the very top of the tent.
Yep.
After the stage collapsed, I realized that having it raised only halfway makes it look a lot like the stage at the Grand Bazaar. Have any of you visited the Grand Bazaar before?
No, I haven't.
I have. I've gone there a few times with Master Tainar. The place is bustling with all kinds of vendors. And if you're lucky, you can see Nilu perform her dance.
Oh, a dance from Sumeru?
Ooh,
I'd like to see
yes.
that myself. If only it were on the way back, then
It doesn't matter if it's on the way or not. I would...
great.
Yes.
I'll take you up on that offer.
Now that Paimon thinks about it...
Really? My father used to help with festivities at the Grand Bazaar and would always give me candy during the events. I was just a kid and didn't understand anything. I was happy as long as he gave me some candy. I always thought my father was amazing and wanted to be just like him when I grew
Stop
up.
the
But
sad
aren't you a
stuff,
scholar in the
please.
academia,
I
Maimuna?
can't.
As far as I know, scholars seldom could spend time doing anything but research. I doubt you could have time to assist your father in preparing festivities.
Yeah, seems you read me like a book. When I had the choice between becoming who I wanted to be and who my parents wanted me to be, I ended up choosing the latter. But I was never happy about it.
That's almost the exact opposite of Eula's situation.
You must have already realized that. Why else would you set up all the booths here and make this place like a fairgrounds?
Yes, but I'm still not as happy as I imagined I would be. I realized that attending a fair and running a fair are two completely different things. The main reason my childhood was so fun and carefree is because my family worked hard. But my father knew how difficult and tiring running a fair could be, so he wanted to push me towards academics. But in the end, I didn't do well in either. I gave up on myself and resorted to investigating ley lines in the desert. Some things happened, and then I accidentally ended up here. I finally had a chance to make my wish of running a fair come true. But after seeing everything come crashing down, I feel like I've lost the strength to go on.
It's not as bad as you make it out to be, Maimuna. No need to feel so down. You have the courage to change, and you've been actively guiding us on this journey. Someone who's given up on themselves could never do these things. Oh, Kale.
I understand my situation better than anyone. You don't need to try to comfort me.
It's not that I'm trying to comfort you. It's just that people sometimes don't realize that their actions speak louder than words. Believe me, This is something that I learned from my time together with Eula.
Oh, what are you trying to say?
Oh, nothing. Now, let's get that crystal light fixed.
All right.
อะไรเนี่ย อ๋อ เดี๋ยวเราผมเห็นเหมือนมีไฟน้ำเงินอยู่แถวนี้ปะไม่ใช่อะอยู่ด้านบนนั้นเหรอ
More speed.
อ้าวหมดอายุฮะ How then หา yes อะไรเนี่ยมีลูกบอลด้วย นี่ต้องหมุนไปไหนอ่ะ
If we're going to raise the crystal light, then we need to open the top of the tent.
อ๋อ อยู่ด้านบนนั่นเต็นท์มันก็ใหญ่เกิน yes it open sesame done โอ้ นี่งานวัดเปิดแล้วครับผมตึ๊ด
Hey, Idea! We're back!
Oh, I was starting to wonder what was taking you so long. But don't worry, Lessig is recovering well. I'm pretty good at taking care of people. Seems I've found another good thing about myself.
I don't know if I should be worried for him or happy for her.
The shadow. It's massive.
what
Wait. The shadow just now. It's.
Seems he still might need a little more time to recover. Tell me, did everything go well for you all?
Of course.
yes
With a team like the Traveler, Paimon, Kale, and Eula, they're at least 40 times more reliable than you ever were.
Only 40 times more reliable? That means I'm still pretty good
oh
then.
my
I guess it's impossible to feel like you've lost once you've already given up. I'm a little concerned about how comfortable you are with that.
Huh?
Damn.
What has happened? How did I get outside of the tent? Ah, that's right. I remember meeting Eula, and then.
Oh, you're awake now. Don't worry, that's just a side effect of your treatment, Lessig.
I'm afraid I still feel a little disoriented.
oh yeah
Lessig Lawrence.
true
Oh, it's you, Eula. All right, I'll do it. I'll come back to Mondstadt with you and abandon my wild efforts to restore the Lawrence clan.
Interesting. Now you want to talk. Seems like you've had a change of heart. In that case, maybe you'll be able to explain everything in detail for us now.
I admit it, yes. I came here in hopes of finding a way to restore the Lawrence clan to its former glory. But it was a long journey, and I didn't always know the way. I passed through Liyue and Sumeru. There was even a time when I lost my wallet and had to live in the wild. But the peculiar thing is, I realized that nobody knew me out there.
Yeah,
Not a single person even cared about the Lawrence clan.
it's the past,
You and
man.
I are like glass pawns that were raised in shackles. We were taught to act like nobles, but outside the walls of our home, the people of Mondstadt despised us.
Times
Such
change.
pompous,
Life.
hateful, and stubborn teaching. It all culminated to making us cling to the old aristocratic dogma in an attempt to maintain our pride. It's like a never-ending game of tug-of-war, but it is meaningless. You understand. Or I should say, you have already long understood. But I'm afraid that I have only just realized this.
Paimon sorta understands what
Everything he said is true. Your family is probably unaware that you've already changed how you see things.
Yes, this has all happened recently. After coming to this domain, I realized the Mondstadt that I want is one where not everyone fears me. All that I and many other members of the Lawrence clan long for is a place where we can live peacefully with others.
Lessig, both you and I never had anything to do with the glory of the Lawrence clan. That is all in the past. We're just ordinary people.
I originally planned on returning to Mondstadt after taking care of things here. I never thought you would come here. I was completely shocked, which is why I reacted like I did. I'm sorry.
See, people can always make different choices, and it seems that Lessig has also chosen to become someone he truly wants to be.
Yes, about that. I'm afraid I haven't quite found my own purpose in life yet.
That's all right. Being able to clearly choose between becoming who you want to be and who your parents wanted you to be is already a step in the right direction. How to find true happiness is probably one of the most difficult research topics of all.
I have a suggestion for you, Lessig. Why don't you return to Mondstadt and tell your parents what you just told us?
They'll probably try to tear me limb from limb. But what about you? Did you ever tell your family about what you think?
This is something that I've been thinking about, too. Perhaps the two of us can sit down with the rest of the clan and discuss it with them. The Lawrence clan is just like this stage. It was once home to glorious performances,
IRL
but those days are now long gone.
For real, my
It is
dudes.
time for the stage to be updated.
She's so solid and tough, but also clear and open, like an ice cube. Is that why she's able to dance anytime and anywhere she wishes?
Are you all done talking now?
Yes, I think so. By the way, that is for you. Please take it. I found it on Lessig.
Oh, the third one. Now we done.
Oh, it's one of the missing components! Wait, so you had it all this time? Why didn't you give it to me earlier?
Well, you didn't ask. All right, I admit it. I forgot about it.
Okay, we'll let the...
Wait, this looks like... It looks pretty
Right.
familiar. Have I seen one of these before? Ah, right! I also bought a similar...
Yes, people often use this kind of box for candy at festivals. This was one of the materials originally used to create the... But now that the tent has been repaired, we no longer... Eating the candy from the box as an adult will never be as delicious as it was when you were a kid. But if you really think about it, there are way more things you can eat as an adult.
Ah, so when it comes down to it, eating candy is sort of like life. It's just another choice.
So, as of now, we've already collected 3 of the missing components. Only 1 more to go.
That's
I'm
one
sorry
more.
that repairing the tent took so much of everyone's time. You should all head back and have a rest.
There's
Ow.
one more โอ้ Give me the luxurious chest อ๋อ ต้องเปลี่ยนให้เป็นสีเหลืองเหรอ เดี๋ยวเราค่อยมากันนะครับคุณผู้ชม เดี๋ยวคลิปจะยาวเกินไป เดี๋ยวค่อยมาทำ แล้วไอ้ มันอยู่ไหน อยู่บนยอดตึกอ่ะให้ผมเดา อ๋อ อยู่นี่
Hey, Kokomi, you're already here.
Hello Hello Traveler and Paimon
I
Oh,
trust
may
your
pura.
adventures to the forest went smoothly.
Yep, you could say that. How about you? Up to anything today?
Well, I suppose it's time I told you that as the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island, I shouldn't
Yeah.
actually be here
I
now.
figure
The truth is that
Why
a
are
relic
you
known as the Shingo
escaping?
casket was lost from Watatsumi Island long ago. But recently, an orb matching the relic's description suddenly began emitting light, almost as if it was guiding people to it. This is what led me to find the relic's whereabouts.
อ๋อ
I wasn't lying when I said that. Goro has often told me that sitting at home reading light novels is not the best of practices, and that I should try to get out more. As I made my way from Watatsumi Island to Sumeru, I enjoyed a variety of breathtaking sights. It really is a beautiful nation. I even stated I was surprised to find that the relic had ended up in the desert. I knew it was somewhere here, but I still couldn't pinpoint the exact location. Though I feel that
Oh.
Idia was not intentionally trying to hide anything from us, this domain does have plenty of secrets. I'm sure you've sensed that too.
อืม
Now that you mention it, a lot did happen today.
I see. When you found Lessig, did you also happen to find any clues related to this domain?
นะ
I'm afraid that he was caught up in his thoughts and didn't pay attention to his surroundings. Actually, before the world was flipped upside down, this domain didn't look anything like this.
Hey, everyone. Oh, I hope we're not interrupting your...
It's alright. You two did a lot today.
อืม
Care to join me for a cup of tea?
Sure. That would be perfect. Eula and I just made some snacks.
Turns out Idia has a cooking stove and oven. Seriously, why didn't she mention it earlier?
Oh, so
No, I made something called storm crust pie. You should try one, traveler.
And I made some
Oh.
pita pockets. You can try some, Kokomi. It should taste great with tea. Sorry, I should call you General.
Oh, I would be happy to try some.
By the way, Eula, how's your cousin?
Oh, him.
ครับ
You would never guess, but he's busy over by the oven now.
โอ้แค่นี้เหรอ Well that's quick อะไรเนี่ยยีดแอนิเมชันเริ่มอย่างสวย อือหืออุ้ยน่ารักนอนคลี โอ้โห มีแต่คลีทั้งนั้นเลยครับผม
Aristocratic etiquette is...
เคงั้นก็คงหมดแค่นั้นใช่ไหมเนี่ยเค งั้นขอหยุดเรคคอร์ดเลยนะเจอกันใหม่พาร์ท 3นะครับผม พาร์ทสุดท้ายต้องมีคัตซีนสวยงามให้เรานะครับ ต้องขออภัยล่วงหน้าอาจจะมีเสียงสกรูเล็กน้อยนะครับผมเพราะมีการต่อเติมห้องแถวนี้นะครับแถวห้องผม Part 3ไปเริ่มเควสกันเลยเดี๋ยวครับผม Talk to Idia Hello Idia คนเลยแล้วก็ยูราลอเรนซ์แล้วก็เลสิกลอเรนซ์โอ้
Really? You do that? Oh, but that's too much. I can't.
No, really, it's all right. We want to do everything we can for the domain.
Yes, and to be completely fair, I'm the one who caused this terrible mess in the first place.
Oh? What happened? Did Paimon miss something?
Hello, you two. Lessig was just telling us what happened.
Perhaps you should allow me to explain. I'm afraid it was I who caused all this trouble in the domain.
What? It's you? Damn ผมสลับ input ไว้กัน It's you bro
It was Lessig.
To be precise, I saw a most exquisite water orb at the entrance of the domain. It reminded me of an astrolabe my grandfather gave me when I was 7
and you
years old.
took it
I was curious if it could rotate, so I reached out and touched it. Little did I know that it was the core of this entire domain. What I mean to say is, I knew something was wrong as soon as the whole place started flipping.
โอ้โห
It's not just your fault.
Yeah.
I failed in my responsibilities as the caretaker here.
True
Oh,
Why the fuck you
I
put the
knew I
core
should
of the
have put the
domain
core somewhere
somewhere
more secure.
in the middle of
Oh, you mean
nowhere
the big ball of water at the entrance? Yes, that's the one. Anyway,
Yeah.
after giving it some thought, Lessig has offered to perform some more
Grab it
repairs and
and
maintenance
grab
to
it
help
for
support the
him.
domain. But we were concerned he wouldn't be able to handle it all alone, so Eula and I will also stay here to lend him a hand.
But don't be mistaken. I'm not doing this out of the kindness of my heart like Kale. My job is purely to monitor and ensure that Lessig doesn't cause any more trouble here.
yeah
Shoot. I don't think anyone's buying that anymore, Eula. Though I do
Yeah.
remember that Amber mentioned we should just nod and agree when you act like this.
Okay จ้า
Uh,
แม่คนซึน
you better not slack off today, Lessig.
Yeah let's see
No, I'll get right to work.
go fix your
Either way, Lessig is going to
Pausing.
be in charge of making lunch for everyone today.
oh
Yes, I'll try, but I'm not sure if my skills will prove satisfactory.
What was that?
No, I mean, thanks everyone for giving me a chance to redeem myself. I can already feel new strength kindled inside me. Ha ha ha. No, maybe that's just the heat of the oven.
Very good. But you should conserve your strength. Many parts of the domain are still in disrepair, so we have a lot to investigate.
Seems Adia has a little
Yep
more
the
pep in her
east
step
side
after
let
finding
me
others
go
to help
there
do the work.
now
Now that you three are situated, we can focus on what the rest of us will be doing today. I'll go gather the others. We should get ready to leave as soon as possible.
let's go
And there she goes. Maybe this is how it feels to be in charge.
ครีเคยะโคมิแล้วก็ไม่มีสถานีรถไฟไม่มีรถไฟจริงๆใช่ไหมเนี่ยใช่โอ้โหมันตัดขาดจากโลกภายนอกมากโซนนี้โอ้เฮลโหลแต่ถ้าเราเปิดเดินมาผ่านแล้วก็ไม่ผ่าน
We're going to retrieve the last missing component.
ถ้าเราเดินมาถูกทางเลย
Is that the director listed on the sign has it?
No details slips by our general.
โอเค
What's a director?
ผู้กำกับไง
A director is the kind of job. The one
Yes.
we're looking for is named Zosimos. Zosimos is responsible for managing everything that happens on the stage, similar to how Idea is responsible for managing the whole realm.
โอเค
Wow! Sounds like Miss Idea must be way busier. You'd think so, wouldn't you? Care to comment on that at all, Idea?
Maybe someone else can explain. I'm just enjoying taking it easy, as usual.
Yeah. Ideal. Our role model. No. We don't want to be lazy, aren't we, guys? Wow. ไม่มีตัวธนูเยี่ยมไปเลย เพื่อความรวดเร็ว
It's time to pull the trigger.
เดี๋ยวค่อยมาเก็บนะเดี๋ยวค่อยมาเก็บไปไหนต่อทางนู้นโอ้โอเคได้เกือบแล้วเฉียดหัวไปนิด
More
เดียว
speed.
ปุ๊บ
The
What's
director doesn't
this?
get out much. He's almost always cooped up in his treehouse
Oh,
making
fine.
props or writing scripts. But I'm trying to remember now. Where is that treehouse of his?
Huh? You don't remember?
Hey, don't forget! I'm just the mascot.
I believe it's that way.
Oh, why do you think that, Kukumi?
Huh.
Is it because there's happen to be a rail track going there?
Though he might prefer to be alone.
Hmm.
Given he often has to move stage props, I
Yeah.
suspect that he lives near the theater. And having a view of the entire stage would be useful when imagining a production's actual stage flow. So if I were him, I'd probably pick a treehouse over there.
But how do you know which direction the theater is in?
Okay.
Simple. The overall layout and decorations look more exciting in that direction.
Oh, good point! Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, me too. We are just dumb. Let's. โอ้ทำไมมันหวาดเสียวขนาดนี้ทางรถไฟ โอ้ นี่ธีมใหม่ป่ะเนี่ยสำหรับโซนนี้โดยเฉพาะหรือเปล่า แล้วไม่มีเพลงรถไฟเลย โอเค โอ้ มีเพลงส่วนตัวด้วยเยี่ยมเฮ้ยเพราะอ่ะเฮ้ย ชอบอ่ะ เก็บไปฟังเล่นๆได้นะเพลงนี้ What's this Oh hide and seek again Okay You guys suck at this game I just wanna say Since you guys have a freaking hydro particle all over you Misketa Open Thanks for the primos
At
กัน
least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
ชอบเพลง Open ประตูเลื่อน Hello Director บ้านดูหรูหราจังเลย เพลงพอเกินชอบ รู้
Where
สึ
did
กสงบ
that
สุ
blasted
ด
automation mechanism go? The male actor standees are here, but where are the female ones? Who's that?
ทำไมคนทุกคนในนี้มันตาเรืองแสงกันหมดเลยเนี่ย
Zosimos!
What the hell
I, Idea!
There need to be an
How's
explanation
that
here
for a dramatic entrance?
ยกเว้นอีดิยาทุกคนในนี้ตาเรืองแสงหมด ยกเว้นอีดิยาคนเดียวซาสเกะ
This is a surprise. I was sure you'd be.
Curled up in a fetal position, crying to yourself?
Wow, what a fascinating little creature. Did you just read my mind?
The name's Paimon? And no, Paimon's no mind reader. Just call it an educated guess.
Yep.
It seems everyone shares a similar opinion about you, Idia.
I knew from the start that a managerial role wasn't for me. But I found my true calling now. As a mascot!
Mascot? Is that a new role? I don't remember casting you for that.
Okay, enough about me. I'm just here to introduce you to some new friends of mine.
Oh. Idia introduce everyone.
And that's why we came to see you. Well, do you have the component that fell out of the central hub?
I do. However, I'm afraid the incident has caused many malfunctions with the stage mechanisms, and I can no longer put on any performances.
Okay, so you're holding the component ransom till we help you fix the mechanisms, huh? No, till we fix the stage, surely.
I'd have thought he wants us to make some more props, no? Given that some of the standees are missing. Or maybe the component is broken and we need to fix it.
Yes.
You're all forgetting that the majority of his work involves writing scripts. I'll wager that he wants us
เพล
to
งอะไร
edit
ครับ
them.
เนี่ยทำไมมันเพราะอย่างนี้ Let him cook
What has
Let
gotten
the man
into
cook.
you all? What sort of person do you take me for, The component is safe and sound. I can give it to you now if you'd like. Although I was hoping that maybe you might be willing to help rescue my show.
Okay.
You're a big group. I have lots of roles to fill. It would really speed up the casting.
A show?
Hmm.
That sounds fun! I want to help! Can we?
Also, truth be told, I've hit a bit of a roadblock in my script and was just thinking about how to move the story forward. And then you all showed up. Suddenly, I got my muse back. I don't know how to explain it, but something about seeing all of you finally helped me figure out how to continue my script.
Huh? You mean that story you've been stuck on forever? Are you serious? You really think you can finish it now?
Yes, really. Just give me a little
Okay.
time, and I'll write it all up. In the meantime, I'll leave things to you, Idia.
Sure.
Whoa. And he's off to write the script. Zosimos has always wanted to write an epic story about a thief and a mage. Apparently, he got the idea from some rumors that were swirling around, but he only got as far as writing the intro before writer's block set in.
Okay.
Why don't you all take some time for yourselves while I see what I can do? We'll reconvene after the director finishes his script.
Sometime later, Sosimos flies to bed. Oh, อ่านไม่ทัน Everyone is at the
A director, my friends, is a storyteller. And the key ingredient to every good story is inspiration. The moment I laid eyes on General Sangonomiya, inspiration hit me for a brand new character. The heroine was the missing piece of the puzzle. The rest of the story flowed naturally from there. And now it's finished. So please, take a look through your scripts, and we will tell this story together.
ต้องมีคัดซีนแน่นอน 100% อย่างงี้ผมว่านะ 100%
Well, is everything clear?
Director Zosimos?
แสดงว่าผมว่าน่าจะมีคัดซีนสัก 2 อันนะเนี่ยเฟสนี้
Let me
คัด
see.
ซีนอันนี้คือการเล่น
That's
แล้วก็
sojourn. It means
คัด
to
ซี
stay
น
for a
ร
while.
ออีกอันนะครับ
This is a very cute moment, so let's make sure that comes through in the performance.
Oh, wait. There's another word I don't know here.
It's okay, Klee. We can go through your lines together a few more times after this meeting's over.
That would be most appreciated, Kaya. I had a feeling about you, actually. You seem to know a thing or two about character acting. Tell me, have you acted before?
เป็น Bros Spy
You're too kind. It's all in the
Bros
script,
life
really.
is about
It just
acting
rolls off the tongue.
and gathering
you think so?
information
Well, you definitely have a knack for it. I've actually been looking out for someone with your talent. If I make it as a big-time director, then I can see us working together for the long term. Be sure to stay in touch, okay? You and I are gonna go places.
What can I say? Sounds good to me.
Great. Fantastic. Now then, please go through your scripts one more time. But don't just read the words. Remember my notes and really let the character inhabit you. I need to have a look at the stage, so I'll leave you to it. If you need me for anything, I'll be in the...
เพลงดีต่อใจมาก
Where did it go? I put it right here.
Zosimos!
You need help? Oh, perfect time.
It's you two. Please, come here. Feast your eyes on this stage.
Yes, it
I designed
good.
it myself.
It look good.
So, directors have to
ดูดีมากนะ
design the stage too?
เวที
I'm no ordinary director. I take a more holistic approach. Directing, script writing, stage design, I do it all.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Oh.
Adia wouldn't be able to handle that kind of job.
Roasting
Idea has her
Idea
work cut out for her too, you know.
Why?
She's my one and only member of the audience, though she
อ๋อ
often criticizes my shows. Well, she just says what she thinks. You don't know how to write, or this is getting ridiculous. I think it's because I use preprints in a way that she feels goes against what they're intended for. But even though she's my harshest critic, she's also been my biggest supporter in a lot of
Yeah.
ways. I guess you could
That's-
say she's like my agent. I'm very grateful
Very
to her.
nice.
I've always dreamed of being a director, but I've never had the chance until I came here.
So, what did you do before you came here?
Like I said, I dreamed.
What?
From a young age, every time I came home after a show,
That's the very
I'd go over the story again
I
and
dream.
again in my mind.
Oh.
Growing up, my biggest aspiration was to be a director.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I couldn't offer much beyond my practical skills, so I ended up
Wanna
spending
go to
most of my time as a
Fontaine,
prop
my
designer
dude?
and doing a bit of set design on the
ไป
side.
ฟอนเทนกันไหม
Don't get me wrong, I do love building the set,
ที่นู่นเขา
but
แสดงเยอะนะ
nothing satisfies me
Mandiri,
more
huh?
than putting on my very own show.
มันก็ได้อยู่นะ ติด
Wonder
กับ
you
เรา
only
ไปไหม
wrote director on the sign.
อ๋อแต่ก็แล้วแต่คือ ที่นี่ก็บรรยากาศก็ดีดี
You're not doing a great
Maybe
job of
Molapit.
convincing me that you're not a mind reader. By the way,
Yeah
could I
I'm
ask
on
you for your help with
Sasuke.
something? I'm having trouble finding the master script, and I'll need it shortly.
The one you only just finished writing? You lost it already?
เรียบเร็ว
After I handed everyone their copies, I held on to my master copy while I was checking on everything around the theater. I must have dropped it somewhere. If it's not here, then it might be in the attic. These are the only two places I've been since I finished writing it. But, I still have some things to do to get the stage ready. Would you two mind having a look for me?
Sure
Problem, we'll find it.
โอเค
The thicket board's mechanism should be functioning. Let's see. There's the lights. Oh, and the microphones.
Oh. Where do I start? There? Okay. Oh, this first, this first. Yes, thank you. ตรงนี้งั้นเหรออ๋อยูทำหายได้ไงเนี่ย แค่หนังสือ What แปะกล่องฟ้า มาตรงนี้ Find the master script
Whoa! Look at all these books! Now, where's the master script?
Good girl
Oh, sounds like a water droplet is on the second floor. Let's go have a look.
ชั้นสองอย่างนั้นเหรอ โอ้ Hello เจออย่างนั้นเหรอ Hydro Edinons Girl
Wow. This is a lot of script. Looks like the water droplet has been managing them for the director. Most of them look like works in progress. Then it should be the one that's finished. Okay, let's look for the thickest one and then check the ending.
This is the only script that fits the bill. Plus, it looks pretty new. This must be the master script. Let's go give it to Director Zosimos.
Okay.
Zosimos, we got your script.
Ah, thank you. That's a huge help. I'm running out of time here. There's no way I'll be able to fix everything up perfectly. We may just have to wing it. Anyway, the stage is secondary. The performance is what really matters. Things can always go wrong on stage, but as long as the show goes on, it should be fine.
You don't sound very confident in what you're saying.
It's true. I realize now that a show is the art of the unknown. Even if you have the same actors performing on the same stage, the performance will be slightly different every time.
Yeah.
Those subtle differences are what make each performance special. Okay.
Really?
One last request. Traveler, you can enter the preprints, yes?
Yes.
The truth is that my sets are composed entirely of preprints. First, I use materials to make the objects. Then I take those objects and turn them into the preprint. Now, of course, preprints are really meant for making objects to furnish the domain. So using objects to create preprints is, strictly speaking, the reverse of what this is intended for. But Edea said that if this is what I really want to do, she's not going to stand in my way.
Ah, so that's what you meant earlier. Okay, well, what do you need us to do?
I'd like the Traveler to go into the preprint set and help move props around during the performance.
Huh.
The reason is,
Oh, Paimon gets it now. If you're busy directing, moving the props, and operating all the mechanisms, you never get the chance to watch the show.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that I'm no master playwright, but still, even if it really is a half-baked script, with shoddy writing and moments of sheer ridiculousness, I'd still like to see it for myself. Just once.
Hard to turn a guy down after a speech like that.
Thank you. Genuinely, I'm so grateful. I'll go and inform the others. Then, as soon as you're ready, the show can begin.
Okay.
Yeah, more speed.
Long, long ago, there was a great thief. He lived in a land where the light did not shine, where all suffered in the darkness.
People call me...
Sorry, Kaya. Directly into the microphone, please. Otherwise your voice'll, you know.
Okay. They call me the Dagger Bandit, but no one sees that I rob the rich and give to the poor. Here in the dark, evildoers run rampant in the shadows, while the good, honest folk stumble blindly on, just trying to find a way through.
As the bandit brooded, suddenly the world was inexplicably changed as a single star appeared on the horizon and flew across the sky. Traveler, stomp on that movement mechanism in front of you.
Light. A brief flash, yet enough to illuminate the world. If I can find the source of that light, I can shine it into the darkness, and the people will suffer in blindness no longer.
Without a moment to spare, he set off to follow the star's course. All the while, the star kept moving through the sky. Traveler?
Yes.
The star kept moving through the sky.
I'm on it, bro. I'm on it. Oh.
Looks like I have to go through the desert. This could get dangerous.
If everything he'd heard was to be believed, the desert ahead was a no-man's land filled with horrors. Worse still, the star had landed in the most difficult-to-reach location, surrounded by sheer cliffs, but he was determined to press onward.
I've come this far, and I'm not about to turn back now.
The Dagger Bandit trekked deep into the desert wasteland. Yet when he finally arrived at his destination, he found not a fallen star, but a young girl dressed in white.
How strange. I'm positive this is where the star landed. Young lady, do you know where the light has gone?
The girl replied,
Traveler from afar, the light you seek
Oh,
is
ni
only
Kokomi
a
ni wa.
bottled flame. But the flame has now died, and its
Kokomi
light
แบบ
is
idea
long gone.
Bottled flame?
Yes,
แบนดิต
it was
เดิน
a
ตาม
gift
หาดาว
from another.
and so the girl began to tell the story of how the bottle came into her possession. The girl hailed from a kingdom that sat atop the waterfalls. But when the reigning dynasty fell and a new one seized power, she and her people fled for their lives.
นี่มันฟอนเทน
A
ป่าววะ
thick fog began to fill the air as she made her way through the forest, and dense thickets tried to block her path.
นี่มันฟอนเท
There
น
is a
ชัด
mechanism down there that you can press to retract the thicket board below the stage.
ๆนี่มันฟอนเทนชัดๆเนี่ยพออาคอนคนใหม่ขึ้นมาแล้วทุกคนก็หนีกันหมดเนี่ยอยู่บนวอเตอร์ฟอลเนี่ยผมว่าใช่นี่มันเล่าในเรื่องฟอนเทนป่ะเนี่ย
If I only had a lamp to guide me through
จะ
this
บอกนะว่าอิ
wretched
ดิยามาจาก
forest,
ฟอนเทนอะ
then I could
Oh.
survive.
ก็โอเค ก็ดูได้
With scratches
Đau quá
covering
đau.
her arms and legs, the girl pressed through the pain and made her way forward. The road ahead was arduous, but she was determined to press onward.
I've come this far, and I'm not about to turn back now.
อือหือ โอเค next
But just as she was drawing near her destination, a
Oh.
huge stretch of thorns
What
and
we say.
brambles suddenly came into view. Despair set in and began to weigh on her heart.
If only someone could help me, I would give anything in return.
The girl's heartfelt wish in her moment of desperation did not go unheard.
โอ้
Wait. There's no mechanism for the final thicket.
Ugh, I must have forgotten to check
พ่อ
those
what
boards.
will happen
According to the story, those thickets should be gone from the stage now, right?
Yes, total oversight on my part. What a pain.
I can help. Traveler, catch.
ระเบิดอ่ะ คือจะระเบิดทิ้งเลยใช่ไหมเนี่ย
It's a jumpy dumpty.
โอเคครีโอเค that worked
The girl's
using real
heartfelt
bomb
wish did not go unheard, for a Jumpy Dumpty who was passing by helped to clear a
What?
path for her.
โอเค
Oh, thank you, Jumpy Dumpty.
Jumpy Dumpty is a person อ๋อ
And so the girl continued her journey deeper into the forest. But what she found there was not a lamp,
อ๋อ
but a mage glowing with fire. So, just to clarify, it was supposed to be the mage who helped burn a path through the thicket.
Save it for the end, man.
The mage took pity on the girl and handed her
Alice
a
หรือ
bottle.
เปล่า ไม่รู้โอเปียม
Then, the mage began to tell the story of how the bottle came into her possession.
จะเล่าไหนเล่าไป
The
ไหน
fiery mage had an adventurous spirit and enjoyed taking
Yes.
long journeys.
Yes.
On one such journey, while
Alice.
taking rest in an
Yes.
oasis, she
For
found
sure.
a beautiful
In a
bottle
way.
by a crescent-shaped lake.
Clee, quick, get in the light.
please
She was an extraordinary mage with the power to
Where?
grant people their wishes. She turned the bottle into a thing of equally
อ๋อ นี่
extraordinary
เหรอ
power.
คือ
But the
มอง
only
ไม่เห็น
place that it could make wishes come true was inside of the bottle.
โอ้
Oh my! Look at this wonderful bottle of mine! It could make a fine toy!
อืม
But better still, a sojourner's home!
The fiery mage blew into the bottle, allowing it to grant one single wish outside its glass walls.
นี่มันเนื้อเรื่องของ Battleland ป่ะเนี่ยฮัลโหล เดี๋ยวว่า
I
ไอ้ขวด
supposed
นั่น
to
มันขวด
blow into
Battleland ป่ะ
it?
เนี่ย
Wow! It
โอ้
lit up!
A flame was kindled within the bottle, and it began to glow a fiery red, just like the mage herself.
อือหือโว้วอ๋อปัดแปง holy shit
After the mage finished telling her story, she disappeared, leaving only the bottle behind.
อืม
A magic bottle that can grant wishes. And I wish to leave this place and go somewhere where no one will ever find me again.
And then, the bottle seemed to softly inquire.
Battleland
I don't know.
The flame in the bottle faded as the girl's single wish was granted, and she found herself in the middle of the desert, far away, where no one could ever find
แบ็ค
her.
ไฟมันติดกลางทะเลทรายเลยครับผมแล้วก็ได้เข้าไปอยู่ในขวดปะกลางทะเลทรายในขวดปะใช่ปะใช่ไหมใช่มี
When the dagger bandit listened to her story, he sighed in disappointment that the flame with the power to grant wishes outside of the bottle had already died.
But this doesn't make sense. If it truly granted my wish, then nobody should have been able to find me here.
yeah
Maybe they shouldn't. The desert is difficult and dangerous to navigate.
Huh.
And I was determined to make it, no matter what.
Then take this bottle with you for your trouble. It may be able to grant you your wish, though sadly, only within the confines of the bottle itself.
All I wish for is light.
Honoring the bandit's request, the girl wished for light inside the bottle, and sure enough, it lit up. They found that while the light was only generated within, it could nonetheless shine through the glass and reach anywhere in the outside world.
Bro wish for a sun
Even though it doesn't burn as brilliantly as the light that shone before, this is still an extraordinary light. What will you do after I take the bottle?
I don't know.
Well, then maybe you should come back with me.
โอ้
With no reason to refuse,
Okay.
the girl accompanied the dagger bandit back to the land where the light did not shine. They brought light to that place, and the darkness was dispersed, and they lived happily ever after.
damn damn wow okay
And we're done! Seems the show went pretty well.
okay with her new skin เฮ้ย
Miss Honorary
the
Knight!
the cool
Didn't I do great? I felt like I really was the fiery mage. Wow, great costume, Glee.
yes
As soon as Paimon saw your shadow, she thought straight away, what a cute hat.
it really suits you sadly I won't have the funds to buy
Loves
you
it. Thanks, Mr. Zosimos. Oh, wait, no, I mean,
Mr. Director
Mr. Director.
Mr. Director? Ha! No one's ever called me that before.
None.
Thank you, my dear little mage. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so happy.
Miss Adia said that she tailored it a little bit so it would fit me, but you were the one who designed and made it. You're
Oh.
amazing. Yeah, that's amazing.
And it sounds like Adia did a great job too.
yes
It was nothing really. Just one of those, oh no, whatever shall I wear to the ball moments. Sewing comes in handy at times like that.
Sewing is an art in its own right.
yeah
You're more talented than you give yourself credit for, Adia.
Really? Oh, I'm just gonna go for a second. Please, chat amongst yourselves.
มีคนดีใจใหญ่แล้ว
She gets embarrassed so easily. She really can't handle being in the spotlight.
Idia's a sensitive person and doesn't have a whole lot of self-confidence. I hope all the excitement hasn't brought her to tears. Oh, I'm a little worried.
Don't worry. I'll go make sure she's okay. I'll...
แค่ยาล่ะ
So, what did you all think of the play? Any thoughts?
Uh-oh. Time to
Well-
get serious. Now, are you sure you want
Yeah.
to hear what we really think?
For what I really think it suck. First of all the story is bland as hell. There's no main protagonist is the bandit. There's no real conflict here, okay? It's just a chasing scene. Kinda like the latest Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny. It suck. Now there's no issue with no action scene, but that's okay. Many series don't have action scenes since it's a drama. And this one kinda tell a story. An ancient one. This is very bad. The pacing is too slow. I mean the pacing is okay, but the way you speak is too slow. And yeah, the story, while is a bit refreshing, I wouldn't say it's really that attention grabbing. I guess it would be good for a theater performance like that, but there's not really a moral of the story here. You don't learn any shit about listening to that. It just, oh, I'm fine a battle. I want a battle. Oh, you got the battle? Here's how I got the battle. Oh, thank you. Now I got the battle. Oh, the battle helped me. Oh, that's done. Oh, finish. Yeah, no conflict.
Oh,
bruh. So
absolutely.
bad.
I had the courage to ask, didn't I? So, don't mince your words. Go ahead. Speak your mind. I can take it.
Yes, he's asking for it.
Okay, Paimon will go first. So, the dialogue at the beginning was pretty good, but it ran out of steam as the
Yes.
story went on. Paimon could tell that you ran out of inspiration somewhere along the way.
Self-aware.
Characters were
Self-aware how
honestly
it
a
works.
little bit ridiculous.
Yes.
Paimon didn't get what you were trying to do. The moment anyone started to show any kind of substance, suddenly the scene was over.
Basically,
Yes,
one
all
step
very
up.
good points, Paimon. I would add that in its attempt to pay tribute to the series A Thousand Nights, all semblance of a coherent was sacrificed. Plus, I do have to penalize you for the issues with the props.
Miss Adia,
Yes,
what are
that
you
too.
doing back here?
I haven't even mentioned
Oh,
that.
you know, I return like the tide when people start discussing something important.
Especially when it has to do with criticizing my show.
But there was one thing I liked about it. Just one, mind you. The story had a good ending.
Yeah, I guess. A good ending doesn't mean a good story, though. You should know that.
You think so? I thought I was letting him off lightly.
Just saying they live happily ever after. Brock, so cliche. At least kill her off or something. Nah, I'm just joking.
Adia, could I
ล้อ
borrow
เล่
you
น
for
นะ
a
ล้อเล่น
moment?
ผมไม่อยากให้เธอตาย
Oh, sure. Excuse me for a moment. Back to you, Paimon. Keep up the good criticism.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, Paimon did have one other complaint.
Oh.
Let's hear it. Taking criticism on the chin is all part of being a director.
The ending was all wrong. The girl's motives were clear and simple the whole way through. It was kind of jarring when all she had to say was, I don't know. And doesn't anyone else find it weird how her whole community was on the run, but she was
Yeah.
only looking out for herself the whole time?
Yes. The point Paimon is trying to make here is there's too many plot holes in the story. And while I understand that this is a theater show and you won't have that much time to explain all the plot points and plot holes to plug up all the holes, that's still a fucking big plot hole. At least make a story like, oh, she got misunderstood and blamed and accused for her crimes that she haven't done. Then she got kicked out of the society and had to leave and fend for herself. And then she find the battle. Okay. Ain't no way she just come out
I'm
of
fine.
nowhere.
I'm not going to improve without feedback. I also learned a lot this time with the chance to be off stage. To be honest, it was a dream come true.
Yeah.
What a great attitude. You don't seem upset at all by our comments.
It would be a really good theater play though, that story. I mean, you could do some very amazing shit with it. Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm completely
น่าจะ
unaffected,
ดี
but you're only speaking the truth.
เห็นพวกนี้แล้วคิดถึงไอ้แบบงานโชว์แบบวัฒนธรรมไทยแสดงโขนแสดงเนื้อเรื่องเลยว่ะไม่ได้ไปดูมานานแล้วอะตั้งแต่สมัยเด็กอะกี่ปีแล้วอะแบบอลังการหรือที่สยามนี่เรามีที่ปิดตัวไปแล้วครับเศร้าจังก็สนุกดี
Still, now that Paimon thinks about it, you did finish the script in a bit of a rush.
yeah
Maybe we were being a little too hard on
that's
you.
one of the reasons.
That's perfectly fine. Nothing is as important to me as my work on the stage. We all use our imaginations when we're kids, right? I used to
Yeah.
play with dolls and my own cardboard cutouts by the light of an oil
I
lamp.
used to play with Hot Wheels
The shadows would come to
And
life
planes.
and dance on the walls.
and trains.
I never got tired of it. Fast
Yep.
forward to now, and in many ways, I'm still that same little kid, lying on his bed, making sound effects. And I get the same joy from running a show now
Oh
as
my
I did in
God.
my little bedroom theater.
This is too relatable. No, stop it. คือผมว่า moral of the story ของอีเวนต์นี้ก็คือหลักๆเลยนะ แน่นอนเลยนะ ถึงแม้คุณจะเป็นผู้ใหญ่ แต่คุณก็ยัง enjoy สิ่งที่เป็นเด็กได้เรียกว่าอะไรวะอายุไม่จำกัดความสุข
Of course, a director can accomplish nothing without a cast and crew. So on that note, I want you to all know that I am eternally grateful to each and every one of you.
Hey, don't mention it. We had a blast.
yeah I mean not really
Okay, here, take this.
that's true
Your
story
component, as promised.
fuck ooh a Bunsen burner no I'm just kidding I know it's not a Bunsen burner เหมือนตะเกียงมากกว่าปะตะเกียงโบราณก็ไม่โบราณขนาดนั้น ตะเกียงแอลกอฮอล์ตะเกียงน้ำมัน
It's the bottle from the show. The one that lit up when I blew into it.
oh
That's right. Can you guess the secret behind why it
that's
lights up?
kind of weird how they put it
Oh, maybe there's an invisible fairy inside that opens its eyes when you blow into it.
oh
Bingo! You guessed it.
That should do the trick. Oh, wait, this needs tightening up a little. Hold on.
ชุด
Let me
ขาย
take a
อ่ะ
second.
โอ้
This outfit's
Yeah,
more fashionable than I
oh.
imagined.
shadow
Excuse me, everyone. Do you have a moment? Especially you, Zosimos. Idia wants to do a little something for you. She says it'll be a dream come true.
oh
A dream come true?
Yes. She said that as useless as she
Zosimos นี่มันภา
is,
ษา
she wants to do something for you as the first person to
ที่
have
แกมา
heard
จาก
of your
Fontaine
dream of
ใช่ไหม
being
เนี่ย
a director. Her words, not mine.
เนื้อเรื่องตัวเองไหม
I
เนี่ย
have to
เนื้อเรื่องตัวเอง
disagree,
เปล่า
I have
Sassy,
never thought of
sassy
Idia
back
as
here.
a useless person.
เมื่อกี้
How is this suddenly about me?
imagine though if the girl is India and the bandit is Zosimos oh holy
If everybody is ready,
Ain't
then
no way.
I'd like to invite tonight's male lead to take the stage. Ta-da!
นี่ โอ้โห โอเค
Cool! Kaya's turned into the real Dagger Bandit!
How is me changing outfits supposed to make the director's day? It's just a prototype costume. Is he that easy to please?
Don't be silly. If I know our director,
Nothing will make him happier than to see his ideas brought to life by the right actor.
Well, then I'm happy to oblige. Who am I to argue with the star of the show?
yeah
Zosimos drew up countless
Oh.
designs and made a few prototypes before landing on this one. It just needed some tailoring to fit properly, so I made a few stitches here and there.
ชุด
I
ใช้
hope the
ได้
result isn't a disappointment.
ผมไม่ได้ชอบขนาดนั้นแต่ก็
It's
ดูดี
perfect. Idea, I'm...
bro
Oh,
อืม
I'm so touched. Thank you all. You've made me happier
น้ำตา
than
ก้อน
I
อีก
ever
แล้ว
thought I could be.
กูเกลียดน้ำตาก้อนในเกนชินมันดูประหลาดมาก น้ำตามึงใหญ่เกินเกนชินลดขนาดหน่อยก็ดีนะ
How are you doing? Recovered?
ต้องเรียกว่าน้ำตาเป็นก้อนนะครับในเกนชิน
I'm good. Thank you again, Idea.
Oh, please, don't mention it. Well, now that we have the final component, it's time to say goodbye for now. Let's head to the core of the Valuria Mirage and get this place fixed up.
Can I keep wearing my costume?
yes sure
Please do, by all means. Both of you can keep your costumes. It
Aw.
seems only fair.
yeah
Kaya, keep wearing yours too. It looks amazing.
yes
I agree with our mage. I'm sure it's not every day you get to play such an
Yeah.
unforgettable character.
Sure. I think I can be a bandit for a little longer.
Bye-bye, Mr. Director.
bye bye
Take care, my dear
ซอ
friends.
ซิมอสมันถึงเวลาแล้วสินะ
Yula and Kale, you got back before us.
hello
Yes. Idea had the water droplet send us a message just as the show was coming to an end, so we came back here to wait for you.
How is Lessig doing?
He finished all the maintenance work, but it
Mm.
took a lot out of him. He's now fast asleep in his room.
Oh,
โอเค
I feel a little guilty.
Consider it his atonement.
คลีในแบ็กกราวด์
It's only fair that he had to do something constructive before being able to sleep soundly. Seriously, don't waste your concern on him.
yeah
If you say so.
โอเค
Okay, without further ado,
Yes.
let's go and fix the domain.
Isn't this where we first met Water Droplet?
Correct. The core of the Valyria Mirage is the largest streaming projector of all, and this domain is one gigantic preprint.
Whoa, so
Whoa.
everything we've seen is created by this? That's
Oh.
incredible. So to fix it, same process as usual, right? Do we need to use the
Exactly.
It's hard to forget
Okay.
after doing it so many times now.
I guess
Let's
one
get going.
last
This is the final step.
Yay! Suddenly Paimon's really excited.
The hub consists of these components. All you need to do is place them onto the foundation in the right shape.
The right shape.
right shape
But we've never
Oh.
seen what it looks like.
Oh, don't worry about it. Close enough will do. As long as it can spin, it'll be fine. Should be fine. I think.
Sometimes you have no standards whatsoever.
I guess it'll be time for us to leave once this is fixed.
yeah
Something that spins. Would a water wheel count?
I guess
Wait, this is Zosimos' bottle lamp. Try sticking it in somewhere where there's a gap. And maybe on the right.
okay
What's making that shadow? Is it the rope? I feel like the rope should go from one part to another to connect them together.
It's like doing a jigsaw puzzle.
yes it is
If I remember correctly, I think there's supposed to be a small cog on the right-hand side. So maybe that's the candy box.
okay press the upper slot oh the small cog right hand side อันนี้อะไรอ่ะ candy box ไว้ด้านขวา
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words.
nah แบบนี้เหรอยังไม่ถูกเหรอถูกยังอ่ะยังไม่ถูกเหรอโอเคอ๋อ what about ถ้าสลับกันนะเออyeah
We did it! But why isn't it turning? The components are back in the core, and the hub is restored to its proper shape again.
we need some energy source of
That's
boost
all we needed to do. Like any wound, it just needs
okay.
time to heal. It'll probably just start turning again one day in the middle of the night when no one's looking.
Really? I thought that with your special abilities, you could get it turning again right away.
special abilities
Huh? All of us are dying to see it.
yeah
Not just how the domain looks when it's fixed, but also Idea. In her element. I want to see Idea using her magic powers too. I bet they're super awesome.
yeah she's the friend of
What are you guys talking about? And how is Clean on this, but Paimon isn't?
I mean she's a friend of Alice after all she's gotta got some skill
They're referring to our mascot's true form.
As I've said all along, there's much more to Idea than she gives herself credit for. She has a very special power. Though, I think some of us have sensed that already. Did you notice right away, General? I only found out when I was chatting with Eula.
So our general was the first to
Oh.
notice. That seems like...
I'd say the same about you, Kaya.
What the?
Among Us
All of you? No? I mean, I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, I promise.
show your
just-
true form
For people who stumble upon this place by accident, I think my current form is more approachable than my true one.
are you an oceanid
I don't want people to get scared when they see me.
oh
What? What is it? And whatever it is, how the heck does everyone know about it? Well, for one thing, I sensed elemental energy in the residents here, but none of them have visions. Then my mind started to wander as I
Are you
was
a
reading a
slime?
storybook, and suddenly, I had a thought. Since
you are ocean?
hydro-eidolons can change into any form,
hydro
why not human form?
ain't no way she just a hydro eidolon
You hit the nail on the head. All right. In that case, please allow me to introduce myself once more.
oh yeah
I'm an oceanid who was
oceanid
exiled here when the former Hydro Archon
holy
passed away.
shit I guess right
My
I
name
guess right
is Adia.
I guess right clap people clap water can take any shapes I remember your quote oceanid okay oh I'm a big fan of your oceanid not really though your fight sucks okay oceanid but your designs look cool huh an oceanid ain't no way
Adia, you're so pretty. Now that I'm in my true form, I suddenly feel a little embarrassed talking to you all.
You look stunning. You should be flaunting this
Yeah.
look at every opportunity.
Oh, come on. I'm too shy. Wait. So does this mean that all the people we met in here are actually...
Wait. Ain't no way. What? What? ถึงว่าทำไมตาแม่งเรืองแสงกันทุกคน ทุกคนเป็นโอเชียนิดเหรอแล้วผมคือเราก็รู้จากเนื้อเรื่องของโอเชียนิดอยู่แล้วครับไอโอเชียนิดบอสที่ลี่อยู่แล้วว่านางหนีมาจากฟอนเทนเพราะว่าไฮโดรอาร์คอนคนใหม่นั่นแหละครับเขาไม่ชอบรัฐบาลคน ผมไม่ได้พูดเลยเขาไม่ชอบไฮโดรอาร์คอนคนใหม่ของฟอนเทนนะเขาเลยหนีออกมานะครับผมเป็นครอบครัวแต่เราเห็นแค่ตัวเดียวแสดงว่าไอเนื้อเรื่องที่เขาเล่านี่
I'm guessing that the human counterparts to these Hydro alter egos are long gone.
That's right. When they wanted to leave, I took them to the edge of the desert.
The components are, in fact, gifts that they gave to me before they left. But I'm always curious about what brings people here. So I used the streaming projector to bring their wishes to life.
The power to grant wishes, but only within the confines of the bottle.
Exactly.
โอ้
It's a truly extraordinary light.
แสดงว่าไอ้ขวดนี่มันให้คำขอพรได้จริงๆแต่แค่ต้องอยู่ในขวดเท่านั้นโอเคผมเข้าใจแล้วทำไมเรามาถึงอยู่ในขวดแสดงว่าที่เนี่ยจะเป็นอะไรก็ได้เพราะมันเป็นคำขอพรใช่ไหมล่ะแต่มันแค่ต้องอยู่ในขวดเท่านั้นห้ามอยู่นอกขวดโอเคกูอยากได้อยู่นี่นะขวดวิเศษที่สามารถทำให้ทุกอย่างทำให้อะไรก็ได้อยู่ในขวดกูขอเงินในขวดแล้วเทออกมาได้ปะ
I've just realized something. When the components fell from the core, it appeared as if they had returned to their respective owners. But actually, it was after the components landed where they did that their owners and the things associated with them arose around them to form the different zones.
So now that the components have been retrieved, does that mean that all those things are gone? Don't worry, they'll be quite safe. As long as I remember them, they'll never disappear. However much we might criticize each other or get into scuffles, in this mirage, they will always be my friends. I had so much fun in the choo-choo cart and hanging out with Mr. Director.
Yeah.
I'll never forget them either.
อ๋อที่เดี๋ยวก่อนนะสรุปคนทุกคนในนี้คือไม่ใช่คนจริงหรอเป็นแค่เนรมิตขึ้นมาหรอก็โอเคถึงว่าทำไมตาทุกคนเรืองแสงยกเว้นอีดิยาครับ
Me neither. I'll always
Yeah.
remember my adventures in this fantasy land.
แสดงว่าน่าจะใช่ครับน่าจะคนทุกคนในนี้คือถูกเนรมิตขึ้นมาถูกสร้างขึ้นมาไม่ได้มีอยู่จริง
Very good. But it's probably time I set this wheel in motion. This
Yeah.
one's all yours, Adia, our magical mascot. Please work.
คัดซีน no please oh it's not working hello
Huh? That's strange. Nothing happened. Has it lost some power because of the incident? Oh, crumbs. Not now. Not right off the back of everyone putting me on a pedestal and me acting like this is going to be my big moment.
oh
Someone get me a bottle. I'm hiding myself away. See you in 100 years. You're already in a bottle.
โอเคไป
Now, this was the only way. Now I'll never be able to show you how the Valyria Mirage is supposed to look.
Hold on. I have an idea.
Yes, General Sangonomiya?
If it's okay with you, would you let me borrow the Shinro casket from the domain's core?
โอ้
Ah, the Shinro casket. That sounds familiar. 1 second. Here. Is this it?
โอ้
Oh, a huge shell. It's the relic that Kokomi mentioned earlier. So this is where it's been hiding.
It was once a ritual vessel used for making offerings in the Moun Shrine. It's made from the remains of a yokai called the Shinkiro, and it can listen to the wishes of those who come to pray to build up Shinki, which gives it its power. Several centuries ago, the relic was lost when the last prefect of Yashiori died in battle. Its final resting place was unknown. The pearl that goes with it should be able to sense the casket's location.
นี่มันสิ่งที่อ๋อโอเคสิ่งที่โทมีมาตามหาตอนแรกนี่หว่า
The casket disappeared inside the core of the Valyria Mirage. The pearl's light died out.
Huh? How come?
Well, imagine it was a sound instead of light. If the room is too big, you can't hear anything from outside the door, can you?
Oh, I get it now. The shell must have been having too much fun one
Okay.
day and got locked in the solitary confinement room. I understand now, too. The core has been wearing out recently. That's why you were able to follow the pearl all the way here.
Oh.
Get back to the story. Without the offerings at the shrine, this vessel quickly loses its power. Yet countless people who have visited this domain brought their wishes with them and left a small piece of themselves behind along with their gifts. These have the same effect as the offerings at the shrine.
Wow! I never knew this thing was so powerful.
It is. Powerful enough to help you repair the Valyria Mirage with any luck.
But what do I do with it?
It's simple. We just need to awaken it by telling it what we wish for. For example, my name is Sang and my wish is to use my critical thinking and strategic planning skills to bring a little idea. What do you wish for?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
My wish is that all those who have sojourned to the Valyria Mirage in the past will achieve what they truly wish for. Not just in this domain, but out there, too. Even though I know full well that trying to build a railway in the outside world is just a pipe dream, and that Maimuna will probably just go back to being a scholar. And I know that Zosimos has a lot of improving to do as a playwright. It's going to be tough for him back in Fontaine. Chasing your dreams is hard work. Despite all of that, I still hope that somehow, someday, they will achieve their dreams.
Ui. No. Shit, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god.
Okay, the combined power of our hopes and dreams is at your disposal.
อุ้ยโอเชียนนิด
Look! The wheel's been fixed!
Come on, hurry!
Okay. Oh, that's it.
Hey, Dia, you're back to normal.
Are you alright?
Everyone's praise and curious questions went to my head. I said so many things I'm so ashamed of, and I lost the courage to live on.
Please don't say that. Yours was a noble wish.
Yeah, and you weren't granting wishes for yourself. You did it for other people. I have friends like that too. Other people's hopes and dreams are what motivate them. They'll work tirelessly just to see them smile. If you ask me, that's one of the most noble things a person can aspire to. Please, no more praise. I'm really not comfortable with it. It makes me feel so ashamed. Someone like me doesn't deserve so many people's praise. It's like I'm dreaming.
Well, at least the domain is fixed now, and all the components are back in place.
Yeah.
What's the matter, Klee?
I suddenly have loads and loads of more wishes. I want to ride the choo-choo cart again and look down from up on top of the big wheel. Is there a way to get up on top of the wheel, Edea?
Oh.
There is a way, but there's only space for a very few people.
That's okay. I can go up by myself. But it'd be more fun with Miss Honorary
Okay.
Knight.
Why me?
Are we sure about this? It's so hot. What happens if we fall off?
I mean, you can.
Well, yeah, but Paimon's just worried for you.
Don't
Don't
worry.
worry.
I'll be there to make sure no
Yeah.
one falls off.
I fall
I
off a
haven't been
cliff
up there in a
before.
long time myself.
Another cutscene, perhaps? Hello, in no way. What? ให้กูไปยังไงเนี่ย
More speed. More speed.
อ๋อ Get on the central hub wheel อ๋อ นี่มันชิงช้าสวรรค์นี่หว่าอัดโถถึงว่า มันดูแปลกๆให้มันหมุนมาอีกรอบ โอ้โห
Let's get it on.
อุ้ย ไปแล้วว้าเต็มชิงช้าสวรรค์โอ้ย
Wow, so high.
Yep.
I can see
แล้วมีปราสาทด้วยเหรอ
everything.
โอ้เดม
Edea, next time you need to bring Kaya and the others up here.
yeah
Sure thing.
ถึงยอดแล้ว โอ้ตอนกลางคืน
Whenever people have to leave this domain, I like to come up here and spend some time alone after I've seen them out. They're always overjoyed when they first arrive and start bringing their imaginations to life. But once they realize that they can't take anything home with them, they get upset.
yeah
Some of them can't bear to leave. Others regret ever setting foot in this place.
Do you ever get sad, Edea?
I feel lonely at times, but not sad. A lot of people destroy everything they created before leaving, but some don't, like the residents you met.
อืม
Before they left, they asked me to make replicas of themselves using hydro-eidolons. Then they tasked these replicas with maintaining everything they built here, as if this was their way of keeping their dreams alive.
เกี่ยวกับโวไมค์ครับเนี่ย
Beautiful.
เซิร์ฟเวอร์ไมค์ครับ
Yeah, I don't know how they're faring in the outside world, but just the thought that one day they might achieve their dreams and live on the outside just as their counterparts do in here, that's enough to make me happy. It feels like I'm here waiting for them in the future, where they've achieved everything they wanted. Really?
yeah
I just think that every dream, every wish is like a flame in a bottle. Whether someone is still working towards their dream or living it already, as long as whenever they think back to that spark of light within them, it still makes them smile fondly. That's all it takes.
Well, I feel super happy right now.
Then I guess I finally paid Alice back after all these years. Funny to think I've been in the middle of a desert this whole time. It's just a giant muddy swamp to me. Time for Paimon to give you a nickname!
มัด
Mud Fairy! Watch out for Idea the Mud Fairy! How dare you mock me! Roar! I'll gobble you up in one mouthful! Oh, I'm still embarrassed to have shown you my uglier side, but I'm glad the Valorium Mirage is up and running again. This place is going to be bustling with activity again soon enough. I hope you'll take some time to enjoy yourselves.
Well, yeah.
I want to get everyone together for one last ride on the choo-choo cart.
โอเคดีอ้าวจบแค่นั้นเหรอมีต่อเปล่า What Ain't no way Ain't
Nothing
no
arresting.
way ไม่มีต่อเหรอ กาเซียไม่เกี่ยวไม่เกี่ยวซูไม่รู้ซูไม่รู้ซูไม่รู้ Ain't no way ลีเย่มอนสเตตซูไม่รู้ซูไม่รู้ซูไม่รู้ซูไม่รู้ซูไม่รู้ซูไม่รู้ซูไม่รู้ What That's it แล้วไหน
Share the
การ
same
พา
cultural
ไป
heritage.
เล่น
But the knights had
Look
enough
up,
sense to
please.
do away with all the superfluous detail.
อ๋อจบแล้วเหรอครับคุณผู้ชมเดี๋ยวผมไปเดินเล่นแบบนะเผื่อผมพลาดอะไรหรือเปล่าในเมือง นั้นก็คงต้องขอขอบคุณมากคุณผู้ชมสำหรับที่มาดูวิดีโอนี้ ผมว่าเควสนี้ก็ใช้ได้แต่ส่วนตัวผมว่า Golden Apple Archipelago ที่2.8 เวอร์ชัน 2.8 ดีสุดนะผมว่าเพราะคอนเทนต์มันเยอะมากด้วยแหละมันแบบเควสเยอะมากแล้วก็ลงลึกรายละเอียดเนื้อเรื่อง back story ของตัวละครแต่ละตัวในนั้นเลยครับ5 ตัว5 พาร์ท ไลฟ์จนเหนื่อยครับ 2.8 มี5 พาร์ทดีนะอันนี้มีแค่3 พาร์ทโอ้เนื้อเรื่องก็ใช้ได้เนื้อเรื่องก็โอเคทวิสต์ตอนหลังนี่ก็ผมก็ไม่คิดเหมือนกันว่าอิริยาจะเป็นโอเชียนิตแต่ผมคาดไว้แล้วแหละว่าอิริยาไม่น่าใช่คนธรรมดาแน่นอนรู้จักกับพันลิสต์โอ้เพราะฉะนั้นสำหรับวิดีโอนี้ขอลาไปก่อนแล้วกันเควสนี้สนุกผมว่าสถานที่ท่องเที่ยวนี้ก็สนุกดีโดยเฉพาะรถไฟผมว่าไอ้รถไฟนี่ผมชอบเกินความคาดหมายนะมันดูสนุกกว่าเยอะที่คิดไว้เยอะถ้าชอบก็อย่าลืมกดไลค์กด subscribe เพื่อเป็นกำลังใจให้ผมแล้วก็ช่วยอัลกอริทึมกดคอมเมนต์ด้วยก็ดีนะครับคอมเมนต์มาว่าคุณชอบอะไรที่สุดในเควสนี้นะครับผมและอะไรเกินความคาดหมายไปมากสำหรับอีเวนต์นี้ไว้เจอกันใหม่ในคลิปหน้านะครับผมบาย